back to the channel. It's your boy Chef D, and I'm here to bring you the winning ingredients for our best Ball Mania 4. This is our second installment. I came with you with the first installment. Please go back and check that, even though we made a little mistake there. Hold on, let me just show you really quick. Hop over back to that channel page. Just so you guys can see, we did it last week, and check out the other content so far. Right now we have the draft day winners, running back, that's out right now. The draft day grades, that's out. That had a nice view allotment right there. And we also have first best ball draft. That was 10 days ago. It's our second installment we got going on here. So let's get this started on Underdog Fantasy. And the one mistake I did make was the super flex. Okay, so in the best ball mania tournaments I did last year, they had the best ball mania with the super flex included. I think that was more because it was the $5 one instead of the $25 entry. So we're fixing that problem here. Probably going to just take one less quarterback. So let's enter it now and get things started with the best ball mania number 2 draft. And let's see, we're waiting on 9 people right now, and we're going to knock this out of the park. Okay, probably going to run around 2. 3 is probably pushing it with the quarterback selections there. Definitely need to stack up on running backs and wide receivers. Wide receivers mainly because that's going to require you to start 3 wide receivers and a flex. All right, so wide receivers are going to be very, very important in this draft. So hopefully we get that number 1 pick, lock in Justin Jefferson, a Jamar Chase, Tyreek Hill, one of those types of guys, and then we be very, very good position to try to build depth around those guys. So we are waiting right now. Right now we are back into the draft. Finally, it took a while, but fast forward it, we are in the draft right now. We are currently pick number 6 right now. Some people are going to get auto picked once this draft starts in 35 seconds. So 6th pick, I'm pretty fine with that. We could be looking towards, hopefully, maybe Tyreek is there, Cooper Kupp, Bijan Robinson. Bijan Robinson is number 2 overall, higher than Austin Eckler now. I got to go with it. I can't say no to that. I understand Austin Eckler is a well-known commodity. He's been pretty much number 1 the last 2 seasons, but that's going to change very soon. They didn't even really want to keep him, but at least they didn't really draft any competition, so you have to stick with the production with Austin Eckler. Hopefully he goes 3 years in a row with that type of upside. So we are starting the draft now, 5 picks away. Let's see where Walkinator goes. Justin Jefferson, obviously that was the auto pick. Golfing in. Who is going to fall towards us? 4 picks away. Let's see what happens. I'm kind of aiming for. I don't want to see what I'm saying. Do I? I kind of. Bijan Robinson. See, it's getting crazy now. This is going to be Bijan later in the summer months. Bijan is going to be going 1. He just went number 2 right now. Jamar Chase went 3rd off the board. Slicky J. Christian McCaffrey fall? No. Christian McCaffrey fall stops at number 4. And we're looking at Tyreek, Cooper, Travis Kelce. You got to get yourself a top tier wide receiver here. And which one will we choose? All right, Travis Kelce is going. Tyreek Hill is here. I can't say no to Tyreek Hill in this Miami offense. So we're going to go with that. And that upside, Tyreek Hill. It's my first time having him, so I'm kind of excited there. That explosiveness, and it didn't matter if Tua Tagovailoa was hurt or healthy. Either way, the number 1 guy was Tyreek Hill in that offense. So it bodes well if anything happens towards him. They do have Mike White as the backup quarterback for the Miami Dolphins. He still should produce very well. Okay, Cooper Kupp just went at 7. 11 picks away. Like I said, wide receiver is very important. And then we probably attack that running back dead zone in the mid rounds to bolster up there. Do we see any other positions go off the board? No, everyone's sticking to the trend with getting them a number 1 wide receiver. Kupp Diggs, Brown, all of those guys are in very good predicaments. Devonta Adams, did he get a? Yeah, he got a little bit of a trickle downwards on quarterback, but we'll see how Jimmy Garoppolo connects with Devonta Adams. Devonta Adams is a top tier talent, so that shouldn't matter much. Austin Eckler just finally went. Barkley still in contract discussions there. Garrett Wilson. Ooh, can Amon-Ra St. Brown fall to me? Please. I don't know about Jonathan Taylor. He should have a bounce back year, but it does muddy things up with Anthony Richardson, a running quarterback, that he could lose some touchdown work, all right, some red zone work because Anthony Richardson is so explosive. Nick Chubb off the board. Nick Chubb over Jonathan Taylor. Wow. St. Brown is going. I could do the stack. I could do the stack. Kind of guarantees you one of the two each and every week. But Chris Olave is there. I'd rather have Chris Olave. So Chris Olave is going to be the play 110%. And we're going to hope on the get back that we get a quarterback or Tony Pollard. I'm going to hope for a quarterback or Tony Pollard on the get back. So we got Olave. We got a nice 1-2 punch at wide receiver. 10 picks away. I think Lamar or Pollard can fall to me. Pollard gone. Pollard gone early in that second round. No, late. That's too late. Wild's gone. Hurts. Gosh, Allen's still on the board. That is a little bit. QB1 still on the board. QB1's gone. So what I expected. I want Lamar. I want to aim for Lamar. So we're going to put him in the queue. We're going to put... we'll put Devonta Smith in the queue too. He goes in the queue. We're going to wait on tight end. I don't have to go that way. Ridley, Justin Fields, he's in the queue. Stevenson, solid. Brees Hall, Derrick Henry still here. So value-wise, it's going to be between Henry and Lamar. Henry off the board. 4 picks away. I do want a top-tier quarterback. Definitely do want a top-tier quarterback. T. Higgins just went off the board. Let's let Lamar, please let him continue to fall. Please. So for right now, we're sticking with the wide receivers. I think wide receivers looks phenomenal right now. Tyreek Hill, Chris Olave. We're about to throw a QB in there. Not many teams have a QB. Let me see. 1. It's about like 2 teams with a QB. Or 3. 1 pick away. Lamar's gone. Justin Fields is still definitely worth it. So I wanted at least one of the 2. Derrick Henry is gone. So we are going to take our boy in Justin Fields. Me with the rushing upside. Lock that in. And then we're going to be searching for running backs and wide receivers. Just continue to stack those 2 positions up. We're 12 picks away, so we're most likely not going to be able to get DK Metcalf. So we're looking at, we could do a stack. We got DJ Moore. We're going to put him in the queue. Mike Williams is one of those boom bust guys. Will he ever have consistency? That's a huge question, but someone that we do like. They did add Quentin Johnston to their wide receiver core, which is a boost. Christian Watson. We got Hopkins. He's an alpha, but their quarterback situation in Arizona is big question mark. So he's a consideration. We got Drake London. I do like Drake London this year. We got Kirk, McLaurin. We'll queue all these guys up. And then I'm going to have to decide what value. Oh, Debo. I can't forget about Debo, but I don't think he falls to me. But we'll queue him. At the running back position, Dobbins is here. Miles Sanders in Carolina. I do like Aaron Jones in Green Bay. Is more of a coin call, a little bit of a coin toss. Dameon Pierce is nice. He survived the draft. He is looking like the number one option in that offense. There's still prospects for Najee Harris, even though he's boring. He's so boring. I don't mind. I like how he finished the season, to be honest with you. So these are going to be some of the guys we'll consider. Najee Harris off the board, so we don't have to worry about that. 5 picks away. 5 picks away. Some of these teams went running back before they even went wide receiver. 2-1 type of setup. I get it. Understand. But you're going to be starting a lot of wide receivers. You have to. You're going to need solid depth there. So that's why I'm going to be leaning towards the wide receiver next. And then we'll see where the value is from there. All right, 4 picks away. We're currently in round 4 at pick 3. My pick is coming up very, very soon in 3 more selections. I want London. I want Drake London. Number 1 option in this offense. It's between Watson. It's between those two. Watson and London are more secure to me than Mike Williams, who has constant injury problems, or not even just injury. It's going to be boom or bust, and I'm trying to get away from that. I used to be infatuated with the dudes that, oh, you can score me 30, but where's the consistency? All right, that's how you evolve as a drafter. I mean, you could take some of those dart throws later in the drafts, but you need consistency each and every week. That's going to help you in this very, very long best ball season. So we're 1 pick away. We're aiming between Christian Watson and Drake London. They did add Jaden Reed, but Christian Watson still should be that number 1 option. Definitely has that speed upside as well. They took him. So we're going to go with Drake London here. I like Drake London as the clear-cut number 1 option. Jacksonville, you got a debate between Kirk and Calvin Ridley. The Chargers should be a high-scoring offense, but I talked about safety. I think Drake London's going to have a very, very solid floor in his second year. And Desmond Ridder should be in a better situation now since they build around that offensive line. They have a running game. Things are only going to make things easier for London and Kyle Pitts. Okay, 8 picks away. Jerry Jeudy. Denver is so confusing. I might, maybe later in preseason, we see some stuff out of them. Maybe reports so we get a better idea of how they're running their offense, who's going to be the number 1. They made some selection. They got Marvin Mims, who's going to be stepping up as the alpha in that team. Sutton really didn't show off. Jeudy had some bright spots, but both of those guys did have injury concerns. Marvin Mims is someone Sean Payton went up and drafted, so he's going to be someone we can consider a little bit later in our drafts. Okay, Terry McLaurin off the board. We're looking at J.K. Dobbins. We could go double running back and fill that right now since I'm pretty comfortable with the wide receivers that I have right now. Youthful, high upside wide receivers. Tyreek, well, he's a little bit older, but Chris Olave, Drake London, feel very confident about those two. 3 picks away. I'm hoping that I get one of these running backs that I have in my queue. I want 2 out of the 3, most likely. Right, Slicky J. Come on, make. All right, who you take? Christian Kirk? Fine. Keenan Allen? Perfect. Give me J.K. Dobbins. Love him this season. J.K. Dobbins, we got our number 1 running back here. We can consider that stack a little bit later. Can we find another stack? I'm not looking at another quarterback right now. Even who do we have? Tua still on the board. Carr is still on the board, and then Ritter really, really late. 12 picks away from our next selection. Swift is tough. Joe Mixon, I did make a video about. I do like the fact that they didn't draft someone that really want to compete. I understand they drafted a 5th round running back, but still, Joe Mixon is still the guy there. We'll put him a little bit lower. Swift is I think he's in a better situation now. Get out of Detroit, better offense in Philadelphia. Pacheco, Rashad White. Oh boy. We got some nice running backs. Running backs is really nice later. It's amazing how some of these guys are still here. So don't panic on the running backs. I think it's pretty deep if you choose the right guys. And these guys, I think, are alphas or in situations that they can definitely take advantage. Or they're the averages. 3 running backs already? Coach J. Hill. He's went another running back. That's 4. I didn't expect him to do that. 5 picks away. Let me see. What wide receivers we have left? Brandon Ayuk. Oh, JSN is still here. What? I understand they don't have a quarterback in Tampa Bay, but there's still some upside there. Jordan Addison, Pickens. I do not care about Kadarius Toney. I do not care about that. I told you about boom bust, guys. We are not looking at that. So we want to come away with 1 running back and a wide receiver here in our next 2 selections. JSN, Lockett off the board. Double Seattle just went off the board. Kind of want Rashad, but I think I can. Nah, I can't wait. So this is what we're going to do. Since I like a lot of those wide receivers and I feel confident at wide receiver, I want to lock up in a very explosive lead back in Rashad White, and we got that guy right there. So that was a good selection there. We have 1 quarterback, 2 running backs, 3 wide receivers. I want another wide receiver coming up. Cam Akers is the last of that 3rd tier that we can consider. Right now, I'm looking at a wide receiver in the next 7 picks. I want Pickens or either one of these 3. Either one of these 3 wide receivers here puts us in a very, very nice situation with depth and upside, okay? Ayuk, love him this season, even though we're still trying to figure out the quarterback. We don't know. Hopefully it's Trey Lance. I pray that Trey Lance finally gets his opportunity to show what he's capable of. And Shanahan obviously wants that rushing upside at quarterback. Lance can provide that upside, okay? Our 3 wide receivers are still here, still strong. Gabe Davis, I was a big fan of him last year. He's pretty much in a similar situation. They did get Dalton Kincaid. That's going to help. But he's going to play him more as a slot guy like a Mike Gesicki. And Gabe Davis, they didn't really draft a wide receiver to really take his spot. So Pickens is off the board. That would have been a steal if I got Pickens in round 7 at pick 6. Would have been a steal. Hopefully, we got 3 picks left that no one takes either Ayuk or Burks. I'm fine with both. And then we're going to fill the queue up yet again. I do not want Dalvin Cook. I do not want Dalvin. Brandon Ayuk is the only one left. And I feel fine with him. We got Cooks, Quentin John. No, okay, boom. We get Brandon Ayuk. Yes. All right, let's fill this queue. We got another wide receiver here. And who are we looking at the running back position? Ooh, Zay Flowers. Zay Flowers is someone we like. Jahan Dotson is someone we can consider. Brandon Cooks is a like but not a love. Thomas, Zach Charbonnet, Kamara, Bateman. Elijah Moore, we'll put him in the queue. Got 9 picks away from our next selection. Juju's a number 1 now. Let me see. Who's left at quarterback? Dak. I could do a Dak Cook stack. See if I can get away with that. Well, that's going to be tough. That's going to be kind of tough. Cooks just went off the board. Tua's here. We can stack that up. We could definitely stack that up. Tyreek and Tua. Well, I don't have to go quarterback at all. I can continue to build my running back and wide receiver core and really plug and play because I feel comfortable with Fields, but I do want more depth at the running back spot, preferably. So let's see who we got here. We're going with the remaining. Where's Kendre Miller? We do not want Kendre. We can get later. I'm gonna have him in the queue. We got one pick away. All right, we got Kendre in there. Devonta, Cook, Zach Charbonnet. So let me get youthful running back Zach Charbonnet. The efficiency of Ken Walker was a huge question mark. That's why they went out and drafted him. AJ Dillon's here too. All right, so we got our running back here. We got 3 solid running backs, and then we're gonna go 9 picks away. We're gonna consider wide receiver or another spot. Right now, 1 QB, 3 running backs, 4 wide receivers. Okay. Do not want Alvin Kamara in this situation. He's most likely going to get suspended. David A-Chain, we're going to put in the queue. A.J. Dillon, we're going to put in the queue. Samaje Perine. We could put Samaje Perine in there. Antonio Gibson has upside. Put him in the queue. Roshan Johnson, upside. Put him in the queue. Love him there. What are we looking at here at the other positions? Tight ends. Are we going to come up on this pretty soon? We could start looking at Kincaid. All these guys. Chig, Cole. I love these tight ends. All these guys have similar upside here so far. Let's see. 3, 4. Let me see these wide receivers. Anyone I like more? Bateman's still there, man. Bateman's kind of talking to me. If we can do Bateman, Kincaid in the next 2 picks, then that's my goal. Bateman, Kincaid in our next 2 selections, and I'll feel pretty confident. If not Bateman, then I'll go Elijah Moore. Elijah Moore is a value now, the spot that he's going. Zay Flowers is already going. Bateman is going, so I will go with Elijah Moore. It's my last chance going with you, man. You better. That's all I gotta say. He's burned me a lot of years, but this year you got your number 1 quarterback now in Deshaun Watson. The Browns, they do have a crowded wide receiver core, but they went and grabbed you as their slot receiver. We had some big games with Deshaun Watson throwing the slot wide receivers back when he was with the Houston Texans, and now he has Elijah Moore. I loving my draft right now. 1 quarterback, 3 running backs, 5 wide receivers. Another stack option is Deshaun Watson. He should still be on the board as well. All right, so right now, if we can snag Kincaid at the tight end, we'll have someone in each and every position, and I would feel really comfortable. This draft's moving pretty smoothly as well. Pretty smooth. How many rounds? We got another 9 rounds? Another 9 rounds? It goes up to 18. Yeah, 18. Okay. Dak, Kincaid is still here. All right, we're 10 picks away. It's a little bit of a wait. Let me see if we can pop in. Tua's still here. Daniel Jones, I'll throw them in the queue. Rodgers, I'll throw in the queue. Maybe if I could do a stack there. Kincaid is low enough that we can. Let's see if he falls to us. That's the goal. If we get Kincaid and then come back with the running backs like Kendre, Roshan, A-Chain. A-Chain is 3rd on my list. I like Roshan and Kendre definitely more than I like Devin A-Chain. I probably have Antonio Gibson over A-Chain. So it's Antonio Gibson. Nope. Juju just went. We want Kincaid. House of Orange. Obviously, it was auto pick, but 2-6 is fine. They just took a quarterback right now in Aaron Rodgers. Kincaid, 6 picks away. Let's go. Let's go. Will it happen? He's gonna have high usage in this offense. They drafted him with high draft capital for a reason. Kincaid should be a smash play. Please, can we get him? Can we get him? He's still sitting there strong. What's the news on this boy? No, not much news. Okay. Please. 5 picks away. 5 picks away. 3 picks away. 3 picks away from putting a smash lineup together. 3 picks away. And I get 2. Come on. Lazard's gone. Damian Harris is gone. Khalil Herbert's gone. Herbert, they got a nice little trio in Chicago of running backs, but I believe Roshan will take over that job. Okay, they don't have a lot of money into the Donta Foreman. Only $1.5 million. Khalil Herbert was a 5th, 6th round pick. Rashawn was a 4th rounder. Samaje Perine gone, 1 pick away. It better not be Kincaid. You already have a tight end. It's Sky Moore, and we get our guy. Let's go. We get our guy here. Dalton Kincaid. Yes, let's look at our roster right now. Fields, Dobbins, Rashard White, Zach Charbonnet, Hill, Olave, London, Ayuk, Elijah Moore, Dalton Kincaid. I'm liking this draft right now. Let's see some other. I'll do one of these running backs right here in this cluster. I can always find a wide receiver. I feel confident in that. Because Rashid Rice is here. Ooh. Mingo will consider, but no, I like whatchamacallit more. Marshall should be here. Yeah, we're gonna put him in there. I can't believe he's that much of a difference. Daniel Jones is gone. Someone took one of our running backs. Penny. All right, let's see. What quarterbacks are left? Oh, we get Bryce Young a little later. Some upside there. Goff. Love. Carr. That'll be a stack that we have. Kendre, Roshan. I want Kendre. I want Kendre or Antonio Gibson first. That's what I want first. Stafford, Lance is worth a spot a little later. Stroud. I don't think I'll go there right now. Russell Wilson just off the board. Let's go back to running back, wide receiver options. Antonio Gibson, Kendre. Antonio Gibson, Kendre. Antonio Gibson, Kendre. I have 5 wide receivers. 1 pick away. Antonio Gibson, Kendre. Antonio Gibson, Kendre. Antonio Gibson. We go Antonio Gibson. No, Kendre. Give me the rookie upside. No. This is tough. Give me Kendre. Taking Kendre. Alright. Took Kendre. 12 picks away. Antonio Gibson's probably going to be gone. Let's look at some of these wide receivers. Rashid Rice. I love him. That's who I want as my 6th wide receiver. You want around that. You want around like 8. And then we'll bolster up. Running backs, we got 4. But these later guys, hopefully they can come in when they get their opportunity later in the season, and then we really have a very, very dangerous combination at that running back position, okay? We did fill in that one tight end. Soon I'll be looking for a second quarterback. Very soon. Bryce, I feel comfortable with Young, Love, or Carr right here. Carr would be a stack. Trey Lance would be a stack. And then we can even do a stack with Terrace Marshall. We can wait on that and do a little bang job right there with Bryce and Terrace Marshall. I think that would be very solid as well. But my first guy I do want to attack would be Rashee Rice. Either Rashee or Roshan or Antonio Gibson. Rashee Rice is going. Boltman stole a wide receiver right there from us. Darnell Mooney is still on the board. He has upside. That could be a stack. Do not want Adam Thielen. Do not. Collins is still a solid option. Osborne, Pierce. Chahi. Chase Brown is that running back that they drafted from Cincinnati. Carr off the board. We still got Young here. We could do that stack. Let's see. Damn, keep going. Shade. Dolchich. Ooh, we got Dolchich here. At 146. I can snag my second tight end now. We'll definitely snag my second tight end now. Or go with the stack. Do I have anyone to stack with? No. It could be Cole Kmet or it could be Dolchich. I like Cole Kmet. So we want to stack our tight end with our quarterback. All right. We got the Fields Cole Kmet stack with Dalton. Feel pretty confident about tight ends. Tight ends look solid. I'm going to be looking. Let me see the second quarterback. So we'll look away from there. Jordan Love, Bryce Young. I want to go for that stack. Jordan Love still there. What about Watson? No, he was stolen from us. 6 picks away. Yo, Antonio Gibson is still here. That's kind of wild. Alright, expect that. But that was auto pick, so that's fine. I got Christian Watson. I'm about to take Jordan Love. No, I don't have. I thought I had him. Dang it. Bryce Young. Yeah, we're gonna go Jordan Love if he's still here. 3 picks away. We want Jordan Love, and then if we find a stack, we will. I don't think I will go Romeo. We missed out on the guys. Jordan Love is still here. Come on. Roshan Johnson off the board. Antonio Gibson just went. That was a very good pick. Juwan Johnson, it was auto pick, but Juwan Johnson is a very good late tight end to look towards. Things opened up for him. He's now the clear number 1 tight end in that offense right now. Romeo Doubs off the board. 1 pick away. Can we get our second quarterback in Jordan Love? If not him, then we feel fine going with the stack of Bryce Young and Terrace Marshall. So Jordan Love is still on the board. We're going to take him right now. This is their guy. He's going to have some ups and downs, but he has upside, okay? Ton of upside. Has some legs and can pass very well, okay? So we got young, youthful upside here. Dual threat type of quarterbacks. Justin Fields and Jordan Love. Running backs. J.K. Dobbins, Rashad White, Zach Charbonnet, who's going to play a very big role right behind Kenneth Walker. Kendrick Miller, things are going to open up for him with Alvin Kamara most likely being suspended. They have a couple other guys there, but Kendrick has the juice, okay? All right, let's see. 10 picks away. We got 4 selections left. 4 selections left. And right now we're at 2, 4, 5, 2. So we want some more wide receivers here. Wide receivers and running backs. We're gonna stack these up. So Marvin Mims, I spoke about him. We're gonna take a shot on him. Downs could be in a very solid situation. Wan'Dale Robinson. All these are all good considerations here. Hunter Renfrow is just super, super late. I'll even throw him in there. I got Jordan Love, so we're gonna possibly go with the stack here. I got Jaden Reed waiting. Curtis Samuel still has upside. Love him there. Let's see if we can find some other gems. John Mechie, Tank Dell. We'll throw him in the queue. Robert Woods, Tim Patrick, Paris Campbell, Marvin Jones, Cedric Tillman. I don't think he in that crowded wide receiver core. Let's see, Corey Davis, Keyshawn Booty. You could take a shot on that. Les Watkins, Deontay Harding. What's some upside here? Sure, Dortch, Daniel Brown, Agnew. 3 picks away. Chenault. Chosen. Oh no, definitely not Chosen Anderson. All right, 2 picks away. I'm aiming more for. Worms or Downs. It's either Downs or Wan'Dale or Samuel. I feel fine with either one of these 3. I definitely want 2 out of this cluster here. Definitely want 2. Believe we're going to start with Wan'Dale. Now I'm on the clock. We're going to take our receiver. We're going to throw the ball a little bit less. So we're looking in between. Let's go with the stack here. I think we can wait on him. So give me Marvin Mims. I like the fact that they went up and got their guy that Sean Payton wanted him. So we went and got that. Now we're going to consider Jaden Reed next. So Jaden Reed and Downs, most likely Reed. We have a stack. We have Jordan Love. I want to have a 1-2 punch right there. Wan'Dale off the ball, Lance off the ball, Higbee off the board, Tank Bigsby off the board. That's a punt running back right there. Do want at least 2 more running backs as well. So let's look at that before we go far. Chase Brown is a consideration in Cincinnati. Kenneth Gainwell, Chuba. No, not Chuba. Crowded backfield now, but he does have some upside. Oh, they got the number 2. No, I don't want too much there. Kenneth Gainwell, we'll throw him in the queue. And forward. Deuce Vaughn is definitely worthy. Like him there. Oh, there you go. Perfect. Israel Benakanda. So now we can go grab. Harmer is gone. Did I miss my guy? Downs. No, it's someone. Yeah, Jaden Reed. Oh, someone stole Jaden Reed from us. All right, so now we are going to take. We're going to take the guy on one. We're going to take. We got him. All right, Terrace Marshall. That's the person I was picking anyway, so it doesn't even matter. Terrace Marshall, we got right now. I believe he's going to be the number 1 in this offense at wide receiver over Mingo. So we got some Tyreek Hill, Olave, London, Ayuk, Elijah Moore, Marvin Mims, Terrace Marshall, throwing some darts at some young, talented wide receivers that have possibilities to break out. Okay, that's what I was aiming for. Running backs, what I got 4. Definitely want that next. We're going to be looking at these guys here between Kenneth, Deuce Vaughn, and Israel Benakanda. The reason why I'm looking at Benakanda is because Breece Hall coming back from injury. The reason they drafted Israel pretty high. So is there a question mark on Breece Hall? Are they going to, lessen his workload a little bit? But Israel Abanikanda has that upside that he can take the ball, any run, all the way to the house. He was a very, very good running back at Pittsburgh. So I like his upside there. CJ Stroud off the board. Tyquan Thornton, John Mechie. Gainwell is gone. Now we're looking at Deuce or Israel. Feel fine with either or. These are the later rounds. You want a dart throw type of guy that has upside, or at least going to get some solid use. Maybe he has a couple weeks where he's the number one guy. And both of these dudes, Deuce Vaughn and Abanikanda, have that type of upside. Josh Downs off the board. Very good selection this late. Let me pop in Hunter Renfrow. This is pretty late. And Rondell Moore is pretty late for both of those guys. So give me a fifth running back. I am going to take... There's not a lot of running back competition. I think he has the easier road to getting work in Deuce Vaughn. Like his upside there. What we do. All right, we're down to pretty much 2 picks left. We are at 2, 5, 7, and 2. Do I want a third? Now you really consider between, do you want a third quarterback or a third tight end? Let me see if there's any quarterbacks left. Kenny Pickett is still here. I had 4 the last one. Definitely probably need 2 to 3 is what you really want. You either going 2 or 3 quarterbacks or going 2 and 3 tight ends. And I don't want... Let's see. I want to make sure my team makes it throughout the whole freaking season. Two picks left. I'm going to take... All right, that Kenny Pickett is going. If Kenny Pickett was still there, I just would have went with him. We could do the stack with Desmond Ridder here. Running back. I want a 6th running back. So do we need 6? We got 5. I think we're pretty fine with 5. All right, so we either want a wide receiver here, or we want a quarterback or a tight end. So wide receiver, Palmer, Dell, Marvin Jones, Richie James, Allen Robinson, Justin Rose, Keyshawn Butte. We're gonna think about Puka. We're gonna throw Puka in there. He can emerge as the number 2 wide receiver in that Fort Porter's offense. So I'll take a shot on him as a dart throw. All right, we're at our last pick. Let's double check. Let's look at this board. Here we are at our last selection coming up. Let's see. Let's make this worth it. So right now we have 8 wide receiver, 2 tight ends, 5 running backs. Feel fine with the running back situation. Feel fine at wide receiver. What do we have at quarterback left? Quarterback and tight end. Hurst, McBride, Ferguson, Jelani Woods. Jelani Woods has some nice upside. Schoonmaker could be a number 1 tight end. Tannehill, Will Levis. Ooh. Sam Darnold, Hooper. Zach Kuntz is more of a punt. All right, at the quarterback position, the only one really left is Ridder. Ridder, Mayfield. We don't know what the decision making of San Francisco is going to be. So I'm considering this cluster here, and I even throw. Can't even press that. I'm leaving this cluster right here. Matter of fact, I'm going Baker Mayfield. I think Tampa Bay. Baker Mayfield played very well with the Rams last year to finish the season off. And I'll throw in a third quarterback here, and I'll feel fine with my two youthful tight ends here. They're youthful. Kincaid, Komet, yes. I feel fine with those two. Quarterback. I want to make sure I last the whole year. Have at least one pocket passer in there. And we're going to throw Baker Mayfield in there. And I should feel fine. 2 picks away from our final pick, and then we'll go over our total draft. We went, and we're going to get our guy in Baker Mayfield. I believe he's going to take that number 1 spot. All right, we're now at the end. That's our draft right there. We went 3, 5, 8, and 2. 5 to 6 running backs it's only taking 2 positions really, and then you have the flex. But you put more emphasis in the wide receivers because they're going to most likely have bigger games, and that's why I went Hill, Olave, London, Ayuk, Elijah Moore, and then we started taking youthful darts here. Marvin Mims, who Sean Payton went up and grabbed. Terrace Marshall could be the number 1, and Puka Nacua is a wide receiver from BYU that has some upside as well. All right. All right, Walkinator is going to finish this draft off at pick 216. Of course it is. That's insane. All right, Walkinator finishes off. What's the final pick? It's completed. It's not telling us who he took. Let's see. Let's give it a few more seconds. We're going to close out. All right. So that is going to be our second installment of Best Ball Mania number 4. Like I said, we went 3 quarterbacks, 5 running backs, 8 wide receivers, and 2 tight ends. This is definitely better than the first video because I had 4. Then you really don't need 4. You need at least 2. Definitely 2. You can consider a third in certain situations. I wanted a pocket passer is between having 3 quarterbacks, a third tight end, or a 6th running back. Okay, that was the option I decided with the value that was left, that I wanted to get Baker Mayfield a pocket passer with my other 2 dual threat quarterbacks. So thank you guys for tuning in. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to the video. Guys, don't forget to check out the page as well. We have other content. We're going to be doing more draft day winner videos, wide receiver, quarterback, all that's going to be coming up soon. So thank you guys for tuning in. I'll be back with another video very soon. All right, peace out.